Salutations everyone, this is Razor here giving you a gameplay commentary here on the Slummers with the domination flags all up in here. Using my TAC 45 pistol, care package, Hellstorm, Lightning Strike. So today I want to talk about something interesting when it comes to Call of Duty players. It's a very social game. A lot of people you'll find have mics, more so than other multiplayer games that I've experienced. Obviously, because it's a much more popular multiplayer game when you compare it to any of others. It is the king. It's number one. But you only get out what you put in when it comes to your experience of other players. If you are just fooling around, having fun, doing wacky stuff, not taking the game seriously, just having fun, then that's the response that you're going to get. People who enjoy that type of gameplay and gravitas and character will gravitate towards you if they have some of those shared characteristics. If they find what you did to be very funny, then you'll be getting friend requests from those types of people. It happens all the time. You can go ahead and do something within that general genre and as an experiment to see what kind of uh, feedback that you get from that. If you are a super hardcore player and you're playing the objective like a boss, and you run into a lobby of someone else who likes to play this way, um, but those types of players are few and far between, and you don't run into them very often, especially by their lonesome. Then maybe you'll get a friend request, be like, "Hey, we were kicking ass in that demolition or kill confirmed or whatever game it was. Let's party up." Or maybe if it's two people, you find two other people. Hey, let's party up. We were kicking ass. Or maybe it wasn't even that. Maybe you had a good conversation going. Maybe you found some shared likes. Maybe you found something that you both could, or some group of people could talk about. Then those are the people that you're kind of, they'll fill your friends list, and this will snowball into gaining even more friends because you'll play with them, and then you'll play with their friends, and you'll play with their friends' friends, and you'll play with their friends' friends over time as you play with more and more people. And you'll find more like-minded people like your first original friend, or maybe you'll like them for different reasons. Maybe you go on Huppet and you'd be like, I want someone who could kick absolute ass in domination and just destroy people. You'd be like, hey, I like doing that too, and you guys hook up and you start playing together, and you start playing with each other's friends who are also good at the game and whatnot. And if you go into, let's say, a search and destroy lobby, and you're being really toxic to the other team, well, guess what you're going to get out? You're going to get a toxic response right back. You only get out what you put in. If you're putting out a positive vibe out there, and then that's what you're going to get back, because kindness attracts kindness, and douchiness attracts douchiness. If you're talking your shit about someone not doing something right, or someone head glitching or whatever, or camping, or calling people names, then you're going to get that right back. And that's not just a response from other people. You'll have that response too. If I'm in a game where the entire enemy team is talking trash, then me and my team, whether I know them or not, we're gonna start talking trash right back, because they started the fight. So we're going to end it the most dominant way possible, and that's by destroying them with insults in the lobby or whatever, and then destroying them in whatever game that we're about to play, or midway through playing, or whatever it might be. So if you've ever encountered this type of thing, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Just you could go ahead and go into an experiment, go into a lobby, start talking shit and talking shit, and that's what people are going to get back at you, because that's the only way that people know how to respond, is through mirroring other people's actions. If you go into a game and start being goofy, singing, doing jokes and stuff like that, you're gonna get people that, might be annoyed by that kind of stuff, but you're gonna also get those people who might have been silent before you did anything that was humorous, and they'll start doing things as well, or just laughing and want to be on your team in the next game because they think you're funny or whatever it might be. So it's really interesting social experiment if you want to do it. I've done it just to see what the people's reactions would be. Not that I felt that I need to, because I thought that this concept was pretty much set in stone. So it's odd how the gaming community, this being a common behavioral pattern, how people still go into the toxic avenues of game chats and games play styles, because that's just what they're going to get in return. Maybe some people like that. Maybe some people feed off of that. But for the most part, you're never going to see a good player behave in this way. Good players are usually, pretty quiet. They just want to get their score streaks. They want to play the objective and just, crush the other team. Silent, but with fervitude, and that's usually what you're gonna get. And the people who are really talkative, I mean, just look at like the crew. The crew is a bunch of really like-minded people. They're very different in their own ways, but they don't take the game seriously. They do wacky and funny stuff. They get along very well, and the responses that they get out of other people are somewhat animated as well, and they get those reactions in their videos, because those people, those random people that they don't know, are feeding off of the actions of the crew, and that's what they're getting out back. Nice little triple feed there with the Tech 45. Can't get the quad because that guy was all the way over there. Um, but it's just really interesting social aspect to me, to gaming. Also, this is the gaming community is also very different. Like the Minecraft people are different behaved than the Call of Duty people, who are slightly different than the Battlefield people, who are different than the MMO people, and like the YouTube commentary gameplay guys are different than, say, like your vloggers or your makeup tutorials or your comedy sketch people. You're gonna get so many different responses. You take a look at the comment section from, say, like a makeup tutorial video where everything's all positive and they're like sharing secrets and tips and stuff, and you go to a gaming comment section, they're all calling each other faggots and fat, and oh, this shit's overpowered, and oh, if you like this part of the game, then you're gay, and all this really weird, toxic shit, even though we all have this same shared likeness of the same video game and of the same genre of games and of commentaries and stuff. The communities are very different, but if you set a certain tone, then that's just what it's going to be, and it's going to take a lot for people to change it. You take a look at commentators that have different sort of personalities, they'll have a different fan bases with different outlooks on the game, whether it's having fun or being competitive or trolling or whatever it may be. You only get out what you put in, and that's kind of interesting to me. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time.